Hi, my name is Austin Childress. I am the Director of Education for Carabel Coffee here in Newport, Kentucky, and this video is brought to you by Roasty Coffee. Alright, today I'm going to teach you how to use your Aeropress as a substitute for espresso. So, maybe you want to make a latte at home, an iced latte, something like that, but you don't have an espresso machine, but you have an Aeropress, you're in luck. What I love about the Aeropress is that it can, in some ways, mimic what an espresso machine does, right? So an espresso machine utilizes tons of pressure in order to extract a lot from the coffee very quickly. In an Aeropress, we don't have quite as much pressure as an espresso machine, so it won't be exactly the same, but we can still get a really nice strong flavor from it that'll hold up even if we add milk to it to make an iced latte or something like that at home. So here's how I go about doing that. First thing is, you're gonna take off the little cap of your Aeropress, you're gonna drop in your little paper filter, just set it right down in there, then you'll take the plunger out of the cylinder, and then we're gonna drop that piece right back on there. So we have our paper filter now secured, and we're just gonna give it a little rinse. So that'll get rid of any residual, maybe papery taste that we're gonna have in the filter, but most importantly, it's gonna preheat the brewing device and the cups that we maintain an even brew bed temperature throughout the entire brew. So I have here about 18 grams of coffee, or if you utilize the little scoop that comes with the Aeropress, you're gonna use 1.5 scoops of ground coffee, and that'll land you at about 18 grams. So I'm gonna grind this on kind of a finer grind, maybe just slightly coarser than a table salt would be. So pretty fine, but not nearly as fine as an espresso. So now, once we've ground our coffee, we're gonna get rid of the rinse water that we use to make sure we're not brewing into more water. All right, now you're gonna drop the funnel on top, pour your ground coffee right in there, and now we're ready to brew. So the thing that I love about the Aeropress is you can make good repeatable coffee without a scale. So we have our measurement of coffee dosed in there, and now I'm gonna pour 125 grams, which is gonna be about where that 2 is, a little bit above that. And we're gonna wait for about 1.5 minutes before we begin to plunge. So here we go. I'm gonna just get everything wet a little bit real quick, about 30 grams of water in there, and I'm gonna give it 1, 2, 3, 4 quick little stirs to make sure everything is wet. I'm gonna wait 15 seconds to let it bloom a little bit, and then I'm gonna add in all of my water as quickly as possible. So that's gonna be that 125, which is around where that 2 is, and 1, 2, 3 quick stirs, and then kind of at an angle, slide the plunger on there, and then pull up just a little bit. So what that's gonna do is it's actually going to create an airtight suction that doesn't allow any water to drip out while we're allowing it to sit there and brew. So you're gonna let it sit and brew this way until the timer gets to about 1.5 minutes. Once you hit 1.5 minutes, I'm gonna remove this from the scale and press down. I'm gonna use a little bit of force to it probably because of how fine the grind is, but we need that in order to get that espresso-like flavor out of the coffee. All right, so I'm at that 1.5 minutes, so I'm gonna remove it from my scale, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just press down really nice and easily. You're gonna exhibit a little bit of force on this, but it should be really nice and slow and controlled as you press down. Should take about 20 or 30 seconds to completely compress the air out of this. Once you've completely compressed, go ahead and remove. Then you'll have about 3 ounces, 4 ounces of brewed coffee that you can use as your espresso in your latte. I would go ahead and take that 4 ounces, maybe combine it with 4 or 5 ounces of milk, and there's your iced latte. Enjoy.